we are to the last part of our story. So are you excited or not? So we are to our last part, and that is our last paragraph. And the paragraph is Shaista Khan learns a lesson. So Shivaji Maharaj is teaching a lesson to Shaista Khan. Now let us see what exactly he has done. Okay. Shivaji made a hole in the wall and entered Lal Mahal. He had no trouble in finding his way about because it was, after all, his own house. The Khan's bodyguards were half asleep. Shivaji's followers tied them up. Shivaji went deeper inside. So till this I'll explain you. So Shaista Khan was going to get a lesson. Now Shivaji Maharaj, he and his followers from that procession, they came out and they went to escape quietly. They moved to Lal Mahal. They reached Lal Mahal. Shivaji Maharaj knew everything about Lal Mahal because at last it was his home. So where are the doors, where are the windows, what is the exit, entrance, everything. Pathway, corridor, whatever, which rooms are there. We also know about our house. Like that one, Shivaji Maharaj knew everything about Lal Mahal. Now that was quite good for him, right? So what exactly happened? Shivaji Maharaj made an hole in the wall, and then he went from that hole and he entered the Lal Mahal. He did not go from the entrance only. Will he go? No. So he was going secretly. So therefore, they did not go from the entrance. Instead, what did they do? They made a hole, and then after that they went inside. So Shivaji entered the Lal Mahal, and Khan's bodyguards, Shaista Khan's half of the bodyguards were asleep. Like they already had slept, and half were giving, maybe they will be guarding whole of the Lal Mahal. So half of them were asleep, and the asleep people, what does this Shivaji's followers do? They tied them all. Okay, and Shivaji was going deeper inside, so he was going more inside to that Lal Mahal. But at that time only someone came, rushed at him. Someone came to Shivaji Maharaj with a sword. Sword means what? Talwar, you can say, right? So came with that sword and tried to kill him. But what did the Shivaji Maharaj do? He killed that person. So he killed that person who came to Shivaji Maharaj and was trying to attack. He killed that person because he had no other option, right? Yeah, he thought it was Shaista Khan, but it was his son. There was a commotion, people woke up. Now what happened? Definitely someone saw Shivaji Maharaj, and therefore he came to attack Shivaji Maharaj, right? Shivaji Maharaj. So he must have made many sounds, maybe like wake up, someone has come, or something, our enemy is here, or something like that way. So he made a lot of noise, but Shivaji Maharaj killed him. What did Shivaji Maharaj first think? That it is Shaista Khan. But was it Shaista Khan? No, it was not Shaista Khan. It was Shaista Khan's son. Okay, his name is not mentioned here, but they have told us it was Shaista Khan's son. So Shivaji Maharaj killed Shaista Khan's son. Okay, and a lot of commotion was there. Now definitely that son had shouted, so everyone got up and everyone started running over here and there. What happened, like that way. So a lot of commotion was there. So like that happened. Shivaji went straight to the Khan's chambers and took out his sword. Terrified, the Khan started shouting, the devil, and tried to escape through the window. Now what happened? Instead, now a lot of commotion had begun. Everyone had woke up. So what did Shivaji? He straightly went to the chambers of Shaista Khan, where Shaista Khan was sleeping. Right? He directly went to that chamber, to that room, took out his sword and was going to kill him. Okay? By that time, listening to all of this commotion and every sound, that Shivaji Maharaj also must have come, so sound must have come. So he woke up Shaista Khan and he was so scared, and he started shouting, the devil, like that way. He started shouting. Who? Shaista Khan. And he tried to escape. He tried to escape from this place, he tried to escape from the window. Okay. So Shivaji struck him with the sword, which cut off 3 fingers of the Khan. The Khan could have lost his life, but he escaped with the loss of 3 fingers only. Now what happened? He saw Shivaji Maharaj was going to kill him. He wanted to escape from the window. So he started jumping out from the window. In this last picture, you can see over here. Correct? Like this is Shaista Khan, and he is trying to jump out from the window, and this is Shivaji Maharaj. So this Shivaji Maharaj is trying to stop him with the sword. So what is happening? He is going to stop him by that time only. With this sword, what happens? Shaista Khan's 3 fingers, these 3 fingers we can say, this 1, 2 and 3, these 3 fingers get cut like this way it is cut. So you can see in the image also, right, over here on the page, textbook page number 43, you can see over here his fingers, 3 fingers get cut. Okay, so Shaista Khan, he was going to lose his life, But what happened, he tried to escape from there, and therefore only his three fingers were cut by Shivaji Maharaj's sword. The Khan jumped out of the window and made for safety. To deceive the Khan's troops, Shivaji and his men raised the cry, "Shivaji has attacked, run, catch him," and started to run themselves. So what happened further? Shaista Khan, his three fingers got cut, and the Shivaji Maharaj couldn't kill him because he ran. He ran away. He was so frightened and he directly ran away from that place for his own safety. Now a lot of commotion was there. This Khan had a huge army. Shivaji and his followers could fight with that army because they were 75,000. Can you imagine? No. So what they did, Shivaji was very smart. What did he do? He started to deceive, means to cheat, to make fool. So he wanted to fool this Shaista Khan's army, and therefore himself started shouting. Shivaji Maharaj and his followers, they started to shout, "Shivaji has attacked, Shivaji has attacked." They themselves, Shivaji is only telling like, "Shivaji has attacked, Shivaji has attacked." So everyone, other soldiers of Shaista Khan, they might be, "Where is Shivaji? Where is Shivaji? He's attacked. Who is attacked? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?" Everyone started running here and there, here and there. So the situation was out of control. So, and they also themselves started running here and there, Shivaji and his followers. The Khan's troop also started running. Khan's troop also started running here and there from all directions. In the confusion that had followed, Shivaji and his men made their escape and reached Sinhagad. So this was the plan, to escape from that Lal Mahal place. What did Shivaji Maharaj do? He made this cry that Shivaji has attacked, and everyone started here and there, running here and there. No one understood where is Shivaji or who are the troops. Nothing, no one understood. By that same time, Shivaji Maharaj made an escape. He and his followers, without losing their lives, made an escape to Sinhagad and reached Sinhagad. The Khan's troops spent all of the night waiting for Shivaji. Where is Shivaji Maharaj? He will come and attack us, like that way. But Shivaji Maharaj had already reached Sinhagad. So Shivaji Maharaj made fool of them. This incident took the fight out of Shaista Khan. He was afraid that if he lost only his fingers in the first attack, Shivaji might cut his head off in the second. Aurangzeb was furious when he heard of this episode. Shaista Khan lost the emperor's favor and was transferred to Bengal. So this incident made this Shaista Khan, he got so much scared. He was very scared by this incident because his three fingers were already gone because of Shivaji Maharaj. Now he was very scared. Now he's like, I will not fight with him. In the first fight only, the Shivaji Maharaj has taken my three fingers. In the next fight, he will definitely take off my head and I will be died. So I don't want to fight with him. Like that is what Shivaji Maharaj, the Shaista Khan, told to Aurangzeb, and he was so scared. And that is what happened. This Shaista Khan left behind, like he wanted to fight with Shivaji Maharaj, but he left that wish and he was like, "Oh Aurangzeb, please, I don't want to fight with that man Shivaji Maharaj, please let me go to Bengal." And therefore after that he went to Bengal and he was settled over there. He was transferred to Bengal. This was the first serious blow to the Mughal power. Shivaji had successfully reared the lion in his own den. Gunfire announced the victory and a wave of joy went all over Maharashtra. So this was the first fight with the Mughal power, we can say. Okay, the Shivaji Maharaj and the Mughal power, the fight had happened, and Shivaji Maharaj, like a lion, he made that whole of that fight, that hunt was done like a lion he had done. You know, in his own den, we can say, coming and attacking Shaista Khan in his own place, in front of his own army. So that is a big bold thing, right? So Shivaji Maharaj sat like a lion. He was really like a lion. So with this victory and joy, after defeating this Mughal power, Shivaji Maharaj and his kingdom was very happy, and they made little bit of celebration, and they were in wave of joy and they celebrated their victory, and they had shot the gunfire. So that is what they are telling us. So have you understood? This is what we have basically learned in this lesson. So have you understood, kids? I hope you have understood, and carefully, this is a very simple lesson and a very interesting story. So I want you all to watch the videos clearly, and I'll send you the notes. Okay, so this is all for today and signing off. So take care of yourself. Bye bye, kids.